Good Thursday afternoon, March 17th, my co-founder's birthday today. I'm so grateful that Kathy's celebrating another birthday, another trip around the sun to be part of our Living Legacy project called the Gratitude and Appreciation Summits International. How's your birthday today, Miss?
My birthday's been fabulous, Jeanette. Thank you for the shout out. I feel all 21 years. It's just fabulous. You know,
21 American? Because the exchange rate is really good these days.
I won't go there. And we shared my our dog's 5th birthday was yesterday. So it's been birthday days for 2 days in a row. So it's been kind of fun celebrating. So yeah. So
do you all celebrate St. Patrick's Day in Canada?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not as seriously as in the States though.
No green beer.
And you know what's crazy, Candace? I'm actually part Irish too.
Oh, I love that. So am I.
Oh, there we go. We're going to start. I'm going to introduce Kandas Nesbitt-Rodarte. She is a fabulous, fabulous friend of mine, mentor. I've taken some of her classes. She's a host of the Gratitude Geek podcast, relationship marketing podcast. She's amazing. She's a cancer survivor. She's just so powerful and so influential, so kind, so funny, great connector. But before we get started with our chit chat, Jeanette, what are you grateful for today?
I received a Hello March card in the mail today. And I opened it up and it says, Jeanette, just wanted to share a virtual hug. Somebody's hugging me back as I go out and paper hug other people. To you, so moved out of winter and into spring. Know that you are cherished. I'm so grateful for you in my world. You give so much to our community. Warmest regard, Lisa DeToffel. And it's got a hug on the inside.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So you know what? It goes right up here because I'm enjoying March because there's some beautiful spring things happening in this world right now. Connected to kindness and gratitude and love and acceptance. So that's
absolutely. And I'm going to share my Hoya sweetheart. I found this yesterday and I am so grateful I found it. You know, I am discovering hearts showing up in nature everywhere. And that's a sign. I think it's a sign. Our hearts are strong. Our love is strong. And I am so, so grateful to have found this to solidify a symbol in my home. And it's, Hoya sweetheart. It's real, folks. It's not plastic. It's real. I have no idea how much it's going to grow, but it's going to sit in my office behind me for the time being. And I'm so blessed with the friends. My niece actually came by today. She lives in White Rock and she came by today with a beautiful spring plant with flowers that goes in the garden. It's like, oh, I'm just blessed with my family and friends. What are you grateful for, Candace?
I'm grateful that my daughter cleaned up the cat litter. There was so much to be grateful for. I kind of got something fun in the mail. My birthday was in January, but I think I was on someone's calendar incorrectly because I got a birthday card in the mail with caramels.
Oh, surprise. You know,
so I think it's like a bonus birthday 2 months later, right?
You know, absolutely. And why do we celebrate our birthday on just one day? I think we should celebrate it every day.
Exactly.
Oh dear. Well, Candace, let's talk about you a little bit. What's this gratitude stuff that you keep pulling into your life? Because I know you live and breathe the gratitude and you teach it to others through the relationship marketing strategies that all three of us do. But yeah, how's gratitude work for you in your life?
Do we have an hour?
Yeah.
No.
Reader's Digest version, please.
Okay, so am I allowed to talk about companies? Am I allowed to talk about the greeting card company? Okay, so 20 years ago or so, I had a web hosting business, and the name of the website for the hosting business was Mom Geek, because I was a mom, I had a toddler, and I was a geek, and I thought Mom Geek was a cute web hosting name. I sold that business in about 2008, but I kept the domain because it seemed like I'm Mom Geek, right? I can't give away my nom de plume, right? So I kept the domain, but I didn't do anything with it. I just sort of sat there for 4 years. And then I was introduced to send out cards. I went, oh, well, I can use the domain Mom Geek to promote send out cards. And then I got to thinking, not quite right. I need a better name. So I came up with Gratitude Geek, but I wasn't the Gratitude Geek back then. It was just the name that I purchased, the domain name that I purchased for my business,
Right.
my Send Out Cards business. And then I was diagnosed with cancer and all sorts of things started to happen. And I suddenly started to become Gratitude Geek. Just slowly over time, it took a few years. I went from being Mom Geek who bought the domain Gratitude Geek to actually living and breathing Gratitude Geek. I mean, I launched a podcast. I have a video. I had a video talk show back then. I just started to bring gratitude into my life. I learned how to write affirmations, which is a completely different topic that we can cover on another day, but as opposed to affirmations. And I just started attracting gratitude into my life because I was putting it out.
Yes.
And so, it's everything. But I have this saying, the gratitude is like manure. It's just a pile of poo unless you spread it around. So I do my very best to spread gratitude everywhere I go because that stuff helps things grow.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was going to say a bad word there, but I didn't.
No.
Oh, it's so fascinating. It's so fascinating, Kandas. It's like the movie, the Field of Dreams movie, build it and they will come. And you built the words and you then built it. Like it came to you after you set it out. Yeah. And that's much like when Kathy and I say about the act of gratitude doesn't have to be huge. It can be small. So you started with these beautiful words and you connected your own meaning to them yourself, and you personalized the meaning of what Gratitude Geek means to you. And now you're sharing it with the world, which is just fantastic. It's beautiful. Yay.
Well, it's like that white feather story from The Secret, where she imagined a white feather and then, a little while later she found one on the street. It's the same thing. I created Gratitude Geek and then it found me.
Yeah. Which is great because you have a probably a more focused, nurtured daily life now as you've given it out and receiving it. We all walk around with people that don't have that mindset of giving gratitude and being grateful with everything, even the little bee that's going into the flower. I'm grateful for that bee for spreading its buzz, right? And
well, we better be thankful for those bees because they're what feed us.
Yeah. Exactly. So it's so powerful, and that's what we're all about, is how everybody approaches it slightly different, but it's the same message, it's the same end result, right?
I'd love to ask you, Kandas, of your guests that have been on your podcast, who, and this may not be okay, one of two ways. Sometimes I think things and they don't come out of my mouth correctly, that has had like gratitude have the biggest impact. Like it was just such a story that they needed to share with you and you gave them the platform of your podcast to share, or that you've gotten, say, a review from somebody that's listened to your podcast and just went, wow, what I listened to just shifted me, just gave me a little step on the gas to up my gratitude game. Ooh, see, I'm a good interviewer.
I have two stories.
Oh,
so
good.
Mark Herdering, the author of Hanging Out for a Living, he has since left this form of earth. He and I were in a car. I was driving him to the airport and I got my recorder and I said, let's record a podcast. And we recorded a fabulous conversation about creating relationships with people and all that. And that conversation turned into a friendship that he's gone, but I think about him every day because of the friendship that we created in the car, as we were driving to the airport, recording that podcast, and I had brought him into Houston. I used to live in Houston. I brought him into Houston to do an event. And then we went out to lunch and we went to a cigar shop because if you knew Mark Herdering, you knew he loves cigars. So I took him to a cigar shop and then we drove to the airport and it was like this, let's record a podcast. And it just that conversation is so timeless that you can listen to it now, I don't know, 7 or 8 years later, and it's still such good content.
Wow.
So that's, I think the conversation, and I'm also grateful for that conversation because of the friendship that we created. And, you know, he's no longer with us, but I still have that conversation. You know, I can listen to it anytime. And then the second story, I'm having trouble remembering his name, but they call him the bucket list guy, Trav Bell. His name is Trav Bell. And his story of how he created the bucket list, which is his coaching platform. He helps people actually create their bucket list and then do it. And he's got this whole formula for how you do your bucket list. But his story about how he, all the things that had happened to him in the dark place that he had been, and then he created the bucket list, and now he's just living this amazing life, and he's helping other people live an amazing life too. So those are two good ones.
Wow, those are great stories.
Those are fantastic stories. Thank you. So, because you know what, Candace, I feel people watch these and we take the video and put it on our Instagram and on our Facebook and on our LinkedIn and over on YouTube, that I know somebody out there is thinking the same thing I am. And if I can get it out of my head and onto my mouth and ask the question, that somebody's probably thinking, so why would I want to listen to it? Like, who am I going to be listening to? How am I going to exchange my time currency on behalf of you to listen to you and your guests? That is it going to transform my life? Is it going to shift? Am I going to get something out of it? And those are two phenomenal get something out of your podcast.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Wow. Thank you so much, Candace, for joining us tonight. I know we could talk for hours. You're right. We could talk.
Can I give a
hours.
gift to the listeners?
Oh, sure. If you really want to.
I have a 5-day gratitude journal. It's an actual gratitude journal. It comes in the mail, and Jeanette's probably going to drop the link somewhere. But if you fill out the form, I'll send it to you in the mail, and it'll include some prompts on things to write in your 5-day gratitude journal. So,
oh my goodness,
my gift to you.
Thank you. That's so wonderful, Candace. Wow. Wow.
No, I got tingles.
I'm so blessed to have you in our lives. Oh my goodness. Yes. You are so awesome. So awesome. So go ahead, Jeanette.
We do this fun little exercise at the end where we take our right hand, take our left hand, rub it together. We're putting some in front of our hearts, warming them up. Do a heart, half a heart, half a heart. We pump it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kindness out to the world.
Hey, kindness to all of you, and thank you for all those people that watched tonight and are watching the replay if you couldn't make it live. Thank you so much, Candace, for joining us tonight, and we will see everybody next week with another guest. Bye for now.
Thanks for having me. Bye, everybody.